Gerald, what? No, that's not what you said.
I don't know how this works. I'm not on here.
What you doing, Gerald?
To know.
Okay. Well, other than catching up on the Americans, playing a lot of Overwatch.
Yes, this is the new new
Blizzard IP.
No, I was going to say this is the new drug for you, Nurse Jackie.
The new crack, yeah. It's not just a drug
crack.
for me; it's a drug for everybody. They reported launch weekend, 7 million players.
Is that a lot?
That's a lot.
Okay, well, I remember hearing like Warcraft back in the day was like 54 million. So, but
way back in the day, they're down now.
No, I know. So this is Blizzard's new drug. Everybody who
Blizzard's new IP. It's a first-person shooter. It's team-based, squad-based. There's 21 different heroes. Think of like Team Fortress 2 with a little bit of like League of Legends, where they have just a bunch of heroes.
Yeah.
But it's not a MOBA. It's just a first-person shooter. But it's very fun. But a lot of people have played the game who like don't even like FPS or anything like that. It's super fun.
The game it's just $60. You don't pay a monthly subscription for the service,
if
right?
If you get on PC, it's $40, or you can get the Origins edition, which is $60, and that comes with some skins and stuff like that.
Yeah, and that's how
same thing for the console versions are $60.
Yeah, and they'll make. Remember, we always talk about it subsidizes your purchase by everyone else buying hats for their characters. So you're like,
well, see, here's the thing: they do have things in the game called loot boxes, and you get them after you level up. You just get a loot box, and there's I want to say four or five. I can't believe I don't know. Different cosmetic items. Nothing to increase the game. You can also buy these loot boxes.
Okay.
But nothing in these things you can pay for, these microtransactions, affects the game anyway, other than what you look like. You can spray there's different sprays, there's different things your guy can say, but it's all cosmetic,
different
right?
spray? What do you mean?
You remember at Counter-Strike, you could spray something on the wall?
Oh, okay, yeah.
So they have sprays. So everything is cosmetic. So it's cool because they've said that every new map or every new DLC, every new hero they come out with will all be free because the microtransactions are supporting this.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And you don't even have to buy them. It's not like they don't really give you a benefit other than makes your character look cool.
How many characters are there approximately?
There's 21 heroes.
Really?
Yeah.
And they're all pretty balanced? I mean, there's not like a particular character.
Every person has their pro and their cons. There's a couple balancing issues that they're working on, but overall, each hero is solid. If you obviously know how to play them, there's easy heroes, there's more advanced. There's
but
like
my question,
scale.
okay, always the problem with all of these types of games is that do they do a good job of matchmaking, of putting people that are, like if I went in there, because now I would probably go in there and be terrible. Are they is it just gonna be like that?
It's by level. So there's no level cap, but based on your level, it'll try to put people in your lobby that are similar to your level.
But it's just multiplayer, right? Strictly multiplayer.
Yeah, there's no
campaign.
There is, you could play single player, but it's just against bots, or obviously against real people.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's no campaign, no any of that.
So why is this game so good? I mean,
it's just so fun. It's easy to pick up.
Is it kinetic? Is it fast like back in the day, like Quake and Doom?
No,
or
because it's not deathmatch. Everything is objective based. So it's like unlock this payload and move it across the map, and the other team has to defend. So
capture the
each
flag
map,
style,
each map is defend or attack. There's like capture points, stuff like that. But it's just like the wide variety of heroes and what they do. It's so different. You have like a monkey with like a Tesla gun, then you have like an old star Western guy with a
revolver,
6-shooter.
Yeah.
It's just the wide array of different heroes.
I mean,
really
do they lean on that, the kind of the goofiness of the game?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
It's very cartoony looking, just like guy was saying in the Periscope before. It's very Pixar looking too. They actually have animated shorts that kind of build the canon of this world, and it's all like Pixar looking.
All about the canon.
Oh yeah, but it's Pixar looking. Like the animation is excellent. It's really good. But like I said, it's just really pick up and easy to play. After each match, it doesn't show you a big thing that you see in normal FPS, like this person got this many kills.
Yeah, kill to death ratio. Yeah.
You don't see that in this game. So you see just your individual stats. You don't see anybody else's.
Oh.
You can get medals based on either gold, silver, or bronze if you're top 3 in your team. But then that doesn't lean on. Yeah, it doesn't lean on how bad you were compared to other players. It's all about self-improvement.
Right, but because here's the deal. If you're good, you're good. Yeah. You know what I mean? But if you're bad, you don't want to be told you're
exactly,
terrible.
Yeah.
Like that's actually a good idea. Is like keep that stuff secret, because at the end of the day, speaking of Netflix doesn't tell you what their ratings are on certain things because they're like certain people would check out. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Just because of the ratings. And if I was told every single time I'm at the bottom of the barrel, that's an incentive or disincentivizes? I don't know if that's a word.
Yes.
Disincentivizes you to continue to play because you're basically being constantly reinforced. You're terrible at this. You're terrible at this. So that's a good idea. That's just that simple mechanic alone is probably.
And at the end of every match, each
in.
character has their own different stats. So it's like this person can freeze people. So it's like, oh, you kept frozen people, or you keep people frozen this amount of time. So there's all these little other stats.
That's cool.
Individually, each character, so you build upon those. There's like the assault class, there's support class, and there's like the defense.
So you can have like you're talking about with League of Legends, you can have like a
you want a good
set
team
of,
comp, yeah.
Gotcha.
You don't want to be like duplicates of other heroes, even though you can if you wanted to, but it's normally not a good idea. But it's very fun. Everyone thinks it's a great time to play.
It's gotten
outstanding
reviews.
Yeah, everyone's playing. It's really good. go check it out. Buy it on PC. Don't get it on console.
Why?
This game is made for mouse and keyboard, definitely.
Well, most people would say FPSs are, what is it called?
WASD?
WASD, whatever.
Yeah, definitely get it on PC. It's like I
There
said, you
go.
can get it
If you
for
want to
$40.
hear some nerd stuff, Sarah. WASD. I bet you haven't heard that before.
You can hit me up.
True in life. I
Gerald
learned today.
number 1639 is my battle tag.
All right.
Hit me up.
Anything else you got going on other than Overwatch? Now, you've been playing that a lot, right?
Yeah, a lot. A lot. When it came out, I think it came out Memorial Day weekend. Oh my god, I played until like 3 o'clock one morning, then like 2:30 in the next morning. Yeah.
Anything else?
I'm working on my Game Boy still. Not too much to talk about.
Game Boy Zero.
I got the case. Yes, the Game Boy Zero. I got the case together.
Well, tell people what it is if they don't know. What is it?
Oh, I talked about this previously, but
I know, but some people don't know.
I'm taking an original Game Boy shell, taking it apart. Excuse me.
Taking it apart and
inputting a new screen and pretty much all new components, 2 extra buttons so I can play. And it works off of Raspberry Pi Zero. Pretty much turns it into an emulation system.
So you can play like Super Nintendo games, you can play Game Boy Advance, you can play Sega
Game Boy,
games
Game
on
Boy
it.
Color. Yep.
That's cool.
I did nix the Sega and Atari games because I didn't have enough space on my SD card, but I can always get bigger ones.
Really?
But, yeah.
How many games? I mean, I would think
a lot of games.
Okay, because
I couldn't even fit all the Nintendo systems. I got like Game Boy, Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance, but I couldn't fit all the games, so I like nixed a bunch of games that I know I would never ever play.
You can't. There's what systems? I'm trying to think. Do you have TurboGrafx on there? Do you remember?
You can get anything.
Oh, TurboGrafx was a jam.
You can get anything, but right now I just have the Nintendo systems.
Okay,
the ones I have.
Well, you said
there's a Doom port and a Quake port that are on.
That's
there
cool.
too.
Now you said, well, they had Doom, I think, for Super Nintendo. I think they had a version
Doom
of it.
2, I think.
Oh yeah, but you said you had a problem with it, right? You had to fix something.
Oh yeah. The board that powers everything gets really hot if you have a short. I learned. Very, very hot.
Like what are those called? The scooters, the floating scooters that catch on fire.
The hoverboards.
Hoverboards.
But yeah, it gets very, very hot. So I learned how to figure out where a short is in your circuitry.
There you go.
And I ended up having to take everything apart and resolder everything. But I got it working now, and everything's good.
So you just need to fit it all into the case, or is it like?
Well, I got pretty much everything fitted in, other than the power and the battery, which goes into the back compartment anyway.
Yeah.
And pretty much closed. There's a couple of things I needed to still glue in and stuff, and I still have to create the cartridge reader, and then my speaker doesn't work.
Just shove everything in there, man.
Pretty
Come
much
on.
hot glue everything.
That's what she said, is it?
Of course. But yeah, and I played a little bit last night just to like get in the case. Headphones work, but speaker doesn't yet. But yeah, it works.
That's cool.
I can't wait to. I'll bring the completed thing.
Yeah,
here.
definitely, because I want to check it out. Because then I might make you build me one.
Exactly. Yeah. Total parts, I think, was maybe $100. Maybe.
That's cool.
Which isn't bad for a project like this. Anyway, David, what you doing?
A couple things. One is, you guys might not know this, but we're a Las Vegas-based podcast.
What?
No
way.
Well, some people don't know.
LV
all the way.
Please don't do that.
Okay, yeah. Now we're not a Las Vegas podcast anymore. But we just got an IKEA.